Hi, this is Jen Riley, otherwise known as Tangledmania. This is podcast number 4. I have changed my venue for now because with me working now, yay, I can't tape it during the day with the kids all distracted and everything like that. So everybody's home. So I'm in the bedroom. I have a cat here. Yes, I do, Gwenny. She's all white, so she wouldn't really like me picking her up, so you may not see her. Anyways, so yeah, welcome. If you're new, hi. Happy to meet you. If you've been here for a while now, for the past 3 podcasts, or 2 or 1, hi. Welcome back. I don't have a whole lot to show you. We've all been pretty sick the past 2 weeks. And then with holidays and everything too, so it's been pretty nasty around here. So yeah, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. First thing in business, I do have a giveaway going on. It's on the it's on Ravelry, the Tangledmania podcast and blog, and I'll list it in my show notes. All you need to do is tell me what your favorite pattern is right now, and the end of January, I will do a random pull for who's posted that. It doesn't have to be what you list either. It could be whatever you want. And what's going to happen is you're going to get I'll buy $10 pattern that's $10 US dollars or less from Ravelry. So that'll be fun. It's got to be giftable. And with the EU things and everything, I'm not sure how that's going to fly, but we'll figure something out, I promise. So I'm trying to sit Indian style on the bed. I'm not as skinny and healthy as I used to be. I hope this works, or I'll... Anyways, stop rubbing against that silly girl. Lay down. So anyways, things that are going on. Tonight, I'm very excited, is Downton Abbey. In the U.S., we haven't been able to see season 5. And I know it started in UK, if I have any UK viewers, back in September. So I've been seeing like little things on Facebook. Stop it. Lay down. About the different stuff that's going on. And it's funny. I don't mind that kind of thing. So, but I have no idea what's going to happen. But it looks like it's going to be lots of fun. So I'm looking forward to tonight's episode. So I'm going to be casting on tonight new socks, which are going to be fun because they're cuffed down. And they're called Mrs. Hughes' Refusal. Because I remember that in season 4, Mrs. Hughes was asked to marry Mr. Barnes. Oh, anyways. I'm horrible with names. So being on TV is not going to make it any better. So anyways, so the funny thing about this yarn too is this is Deborah Norville, Serenity Sock Weight. Funny thing about it is they're both the same color, woodsy green, but different lots. So the color's a little bit different, but since they're for me, I don't care. So it's all good. It's fine. So that's casting on tonight. For all of us who are excited about that. I have been working furiously on, if you follow me on Instagram, which I'm Tangledmania on Instagram as well, I have been working a lot on the sweater. So here's the sweater so far. Look at all that. I'm actually getting close to starting the, starting, according to Rose, to starting the arms, from the bottom up. So like I said, I'm going to put this on stray yarn, and then I'm going to use the same needles and cast on 2 at a time for the other. Yes, I know I love you. And so that'll be so much fun. This is so warm and so soft. It's 100% baby alpaca. Andy and Treasure from Knit Picks. Yay, Knit Picks, y'all totally rock. This is just the most beautiful yarn. So soft. My house has been really cold, and so we've been just being able to knit with this has actually helped my hands stay warm. So woo for that. I am doing a row every once in a while of my sockhead hat. I wish there was better light in here, but there isn't. I'll figure something out, but for now, I'm dealing with what I can. I am doing a row or 2 every once in a while my sockhead hat. It says I'm at about 3 1/4 inches, which is... So if I have to do this ribbing for 4 inches. Oh my god, it's taking forever. It's like every row you feel like, oh, should I stop it? She keeps rubbing against this. She feels. I feel like I need to measure, which Chelsea from Knit Fitch also mentioned. So her doing that too. I bet she's much further along than I am. What else is in my baggie of treasures? I do have my sock still going. This yarn is so cool. And that's showing the lighter. It's not quite that, well, maybe it is that dramatic. Anyways, the pattern is called Banana Blossom. So you can't see it too much. It looks cable-y, but it's not. It's just increases and decreases. It's really cool. And this yarn is Merla Fiber Arts Night Timing. I love it. This is going to wear really well. I'm really excited. Where's the ball in here? Here's the ball. And there's dark burgundies, and there's like light blues and grays and other blues. It's really, really pretty. I'm enjoying making that sock. And other thing I have in here is my Tangled Up top of my Bonnie's Wish. This is taking forever. And if any of you have been doing the Bonnie's Wish, I mean, obviously, I've not even finished the first glue. That's life. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. If anybody's been doing this, a lot of people have been concerned about running out of yarn at the end. So I'm thinking that I might get a totally different yarn for the end, for the last clue. So that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I have over 900 yards, so we'll see what it looks like at the end of row 4, at the end of the 4th one, and I'll go from there. So that's everything that I'm actively working on. My knitting round robin. What's on your knitting round robin? Please tell me. I'd love to hear. Go to the Ravelry, to Tangledmania podcast and blog, and tell me what's on your knitting round robin. I actually have a little discussion. I want to know. You don't have to send me pictures or anything like that if you want to talk about it, or, you know, whatever. I love talking to everybody. So still knitting our way through this, which is what that sweater was I was showing you, the autumn's end sweater. Though mine's more like spring beginning, huh? So yay. Yeah, it's going great. Something else that has been on my burner, and it's something that I'm determined to finish for this new year. I want to finish my St. Bridget sweater. Now, St. Bridget sweater is designed by, oh my gosh, Starmore. I'm going to say Alice. It'll be in the show notes correctly. Anyways, and I made a St. Enda sweater for my husband. I love it's cable. I will post better pictures because you can't tell. Let's see if there's some of the cables. There we go. So there's the cables. So here I finished everything. I put it all together, and all I had left to do was the neck. It's like a toddler. Having a cat is like having a toddler. Anyways, is the neckline. And so I obviously ended up off gauge with this. I didn't think I was, but I obviously did, because the neck is much bigger, I think, than it's supposed to be. I broke a nail, so I keep catching it on things. It's driving me crazy. So when I was doing the cable to go around, I went to the inches that I said to do, and it wasn't big enough. So I'm going to have to keep going with that. And it kind of threw me off, made me put it aside. I think after doing all this, I was kind of like, I need a break from my St. Bridget sweater, but it's so warm. I did this with Barocco Vintage, which is a mixture of wool and acrylic, and it's nice, and it's heavy, and it's a fun pattern. It's a very fun pattern. If you ever want to do one that's going to challenge you with cable wise, look up her. Look up Alice Starmore. I'm fairly sure it's Alice. Anyways, I did finish my impressions vest that I did. The lighting in here is just going to be so bad, and I apologize. So this was the one that had mock cables. These are mock cables, which means they're not really cables. Going up, and some little leaves. some mocks going around the bottom instead of the, a little bit. There we go. I will figure this out. It's going to be a new space. I'm going to have to figure out how to work. Definitely going to have to get better lighting. Doesn't help it's completely overcast. We'll figure it out. But anyways, so the only thing I changed in this was the neckline, which I made into a V. And it turned out that I was friends with her, or I followed her, and she followed me on Instagram. So she said, she loved what I did. So that was really flattering. So, and this yarn was Plymouth Encore tweed. And it was just beautiful. I think it was called Blue Jean. It was beautiful. And I had a skein left over, so I actually used less yarn than it said I would. I think I used 3 skeins, so I used with a little bit left over. So I used about, so I used less than 600, but not by a lot. Very, very close. And what size did I use? 44-inch, I think. Because I'm not that skinny of a girl. No, it's not a bust thing. It's not a fluffy thing. It's a flubby thing. So yeah, so that's it for finished objects. I really haven't finished that much. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple days, getting settled into my new job and stuff, and the hours, and I got a horrible cold. So I went to work on Monday, and everybody had been sick the week before, and my mom wasn't feeling good. And then Monday night, I was like, oh God, I'm tired. I went up and down stairs and everything, you know, because I like to take stairs at work. And I just fell like into the chair and was just like, oh my God, my throat hurts. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, what's wrong with me? No. And so it turned out that, yeah, the next day I was sick and sneezing like crazy. And the day after that, on Wednesday, I was like a faucet. It was so funny. On Thursday, I did stay up for the ball to drop. So Happy New Year. I did. It was one of those things where my 7-year-old kind of wanted to. So because my 7-year-old wanted to, my 3-year-old kind of wanted to, and I was like, it's a holiday. You know, we'll get it back on schedule, no problem. Because they're pretty easygoing about that. So I said, okay, you know, let's stay up. And so my 7-year-old Lizzie fell asleep about 10 minutes before the ball dropped. And my 3-year-old fell asleep literally as we're counting down. I think I got down to like 30 seconds before the ball was dropping, and she was out. I was like, that's so typical. But that's okay. Yes, it is. There's another cat scratching at the door. I have 4 cats. It's 4 too many. Okay. I don't know what else. Let's see. We got 13 minutes. I don't have that much to talk about. I don't today. And I'm tired. And I've been cleaning all day and avoiding any sightings of... I live in an old house, and so the basement is not finished, and it's easy to get for bugs and mice to get up from the basement and stuff, so I have to watch out for that. The cats do a good job, but it is what it is, right? So I hope everybody has a Happy New Year. I think I just may leave this short because I need to figure out how things are going to happen. I don't have that much to talk about this week because it's just been me and work. I haven't really been able to knit at work. I did go to a knitting group at work, which is on Fridays, and there was a wonderful group of ladies. It was suggested to me, and I'm going to ask you your opinion on this right now, that I do some videos facing my hands of how I do certain things, because I do some magic loop a little bit differently than some others do. I do... to show people how to do some little techniques. The thing I don't like about that is I feel like there's a lot of those videos on YouTube right now. So I don't want to do some basic things. So I might do some more advanced things like cabling, showing the different types of things you can use for cables. Because I feel like people are like, oh, I have to use a cable hook. No, you can use a pencil. I like to use stitch holders, actually. And the reason why is because they're curved and then they clip. And I like that because I could just drop it in behind. And I don't have to worry about them falling off. So that's kind of a fun thing I like to do. So, yeah. It's a possibility. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do a little video when I put the Autumn's End sweater on the stray yarn so that I can put it aside and use the needles. I did that with another shawl, a circular shawl I was doing, because I just couldn't work on it anymore right now. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun year. I have a lot of fun stuff to look forward to, and all of you people have been so positive and everything, and it's been really, really great. And I may end up doing a show every 2 weeks since I have so little to talk about because of working and things like that. We'll see. That might actually end up working out because I might do them in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that I do the drawing for the prize. So that actually might giveaway. That might actually work out really, really well. So anyways, I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and I hope you stick with me and we'll all hang out and see what there is to see in the knitting world. And I promise I will improve my lighting so you can see what the heck I'm doing and what the heck I'm talking about. I can't think of anything else to talk about. Some knitting goals I have this year are I want to do more in Fair Isle. I think my daughter wants to come in. I think Eliza wants to come in, otherwise known as Lizzie. Does Eliza want to come in? Or is it another kitty out there? I hear giggles. Do you hear giggles? So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got lots of stuff planned for the new year. With the new job, it's going to see how things pan out. But, hey, at least I'll have more money, some money instead of no money to fuel my fiber addiction, right? So, everybody have a great new year. If you're watching Downton Abbey tonight, I'll be right there with you. Knitting away, knitting away. I'm so excited. I can't wait. This yarn, the yarn I'm going to use for the socks, is actually seems to be thinner than some of the other sock yarns. So I think that I'm going to do a little swatching to make sure I'm using the right needles. So that'll keep me busy until then, because it's 4:08. So we have what? We have less than 3 hours before they show the last episode of season 4. Though I think I might miss some of that because I have to watch Funniest Home Videos with my kids. Because Sunday nights are Funniest Home Video nights with my kids. Which is also a good way to teach your kids what's funny and what's not funny in regards to people getting hurt. But anyways, that's a totally other thing. This is going to be a super short 17, 18 minutes. Everybody have a wonderful day. I hope I see you again soon. I promise that in 2 weeks, we're going to record again. I'll have more to talk about, and we'll have some fun, and, yeah, maybe I'll have a magazine, maybe I'll have some fiber to show you. I'm expecting some. Be well, take care, and be compassionate to yourself, and be well. Yay, the holidays are over.